I still see it, even now, 12 years later. It haunts me like a ghost to a run-down old house. It's stuck with me, and it won't leave until the day I die. After that, who knows? I want to preface this by saying this all happened 12 years ago. I was around 17 years old, and I had just gotten my driver's license. You know, a turning point in any growing boy's life. I started applying for jobs, got a bank account, you know, all the good things adults do in their spare time. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get to the story. The reason why you're all here is to hear about the thing that's been following me for 12 years. I was in my bedroom one night. It was around 2:30 a.m. It was a very stormy night. The wind was howling, tree branches were falling, thunder boomed in the distance. It was so loud, it sounded like bombs were being dropped. Of course, me being scared of the dark. Actually, I'm not scared of the dark. I'm scared of what lies in the dark. My room is about the size of your normal kid's room, 15 feet by 15 feet. It was just enough room for my needs. My bed was set against the far side of the room, opposite the door. My TV was at the foot of the bed, and I had a bedside table right next to it with a lamp on it. I had a desk with a computer, but the internet was not really as big as a thing as it is now. I mostly used it for school projects and the like. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Fast forward about 30 minutes. It's 3 a.m. I heard the loudest bang I had ever heard in my life. And no, it wasn't the thunder. The rain had settled down for the most part, almost to an eerie halt. It was strange, considering it was close to a hurricane just 30 minutes ago. The bang sounded like it came from downstairs. The child in me wanted to curl up under the covers and pretend that I didn't hear anything, but the curiosity got the better of me. As I walked towards my door across the room, I heard another bang. This one wasn't as loud as the last one, but it was still noticeable. As I left my door, I noticed it was a lot darker than usual. Normally, when you leave my room, the windows from downstairs would shine through some sort of light, be it moonlight, street lamps, or whatever. This time, however, it was pitch black. I decided not to go out until my vision had adjusted, which took close to about a minute and a half, for my own safety. After I took the first step, I heard another bang. Again, not as loud as the first one, nor the second, but still noticeable. Whatever was down there knew I was coming, and was trying to draw me down there by piquing my curiosity even more. It didn't even matter anymore, because I had to see what was down there. I took a step, another bang, quieter again. Another step down, nothing this time. So I decided to continue down. Each step I took, it began to get colder and colder, to the point where downstairs felt like walking into a meat cellar. You know those things that butcher businesses use to store the carcasses of animals they need to prep for sale? Yeah, one of those things. I apologize for my lack of descriptive powers. Anyway, I began my way to the kitchen, where I thought I heard the bangs coming from. The kitchen had this strange, low-light blue glow to it. At this point, every fiber of my being is literally screaming to me to run away. Get out of the house. Do something other than go into that room. But naive 17-year-old me didn't listen. I walked in and saw, well, nothing. Nothing but ice. It covered the entire kitchen. I could see the smoke, or vapor, or whatever it's called, radiating off everything. The fridge door was open, all the drawers and cabinets were open. It looked like we were hit by the wet bandits, but in winter form. I remember how my feet felt standing on a completely frozen hardwood floor. All I knew is that at that moment I had to get out. I had to run upstairs, out of the house, something. But as soon as I turned around, I saw it. The best I can describe it is a face. It had no limbs, no torso, just a smiling, red-eyed face. Its teeth were like razor-sharp railroad spikes plowed into a black cloud of smoke. It did nothing but stare at me, smiling, baring its teeth like some sort of sociopath who had just knocked a 4-year-old's ice cream onto the ground. It stared into my very being, analyzing everything I'd ever experienced. When I tried to move, all it did was scream. And I'm not talking like a human scream. Its scream made my spine almost twist, and my blood go ice cold. It was ear-splitting. Finally, I was able to snap back into reality and realize that the kitchen I was standing in had a door that led to the backyard. I thought if I could somehow surprise it, I could make it out of the house. The moment I thought its guard had dropped, I fucking bolted for the door. Before I could make it out, it screamed. The scream blurred my vision, made my ears actually bleed, and before I knew it, I was on the ground with this face hovering over me, staring into my very being. All that could come to mind was, I'm gonna die. This is where I die. This is where it all ends. However, the thing screamed once more, directly at me, and somehow, it knocked me out. I guess the pure shock and sound from the scream managed to rattle my head to a point where it just knocked me out. I woke up a couple of hours later, and it was morning, about 5:45. The sun was just starting to rise, and the strangest thing is, everything was back in its place. The fridge was shut, the cabinets and drawers were shut, the ice was gone, everything was normal. That's when it all started. Ever since then, I haven't stopped seeing that face. In the dark when I'm falling asleep, in the streets when I'm taking a walk, it's always there. It's always watching me. It's always observing. That fucking face is always with me. He's with everyone, but only appears to those who look for him. So if I have one piece of advice for you, it's this. Don't turn around. Hey everybody, Ghostpaw here, and I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I hope everybody had a good winter vacation or winter holiday season. This story in particular is called The Face, and it was created by LokiTheSuperSaiyan. It's located in Reddit's NoSleep subreddit forum, so if you want, there's a link in the description if you guys want to check that out. I wanted to give him a big thank you for letting me read this story. It's been a while. I know I was going to get to this a lot sooner, but unfortunately some issues came up and it's been pretty busy. My microphone quit on me, so I had to get a new one. So I'm happy to say that hopefully everything's going to get back on schedule. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you like the video. Share with your friends, anybody who you know would like this story. And leave me a comment if you guys want me to continue to read things from Reddit. And don't forget to subscribe so you can catch all my future content. And remember, Ghostpaw is always hunting, and he might just be hunting you.